What's going on? I've been hearing concerns lately about this number going around that 43% of helmets actually fail DOT compliance. So I'm going to show you a quick way to check whether you should have concerns about your helmet. So first of all, I want to say that DOT is really bottom of the barrel testing. So in general, it doesn't mean that your helmet's safe just because it's not on this list or doesn't have an issue. If you really want the safest helmet, I strongly recommend aiming for a higher rating like ECE or SNELL, and then watching my 3 videos, how a motorcycle helmet should fit, what makes a motorcycle helmet safe, as well as the top 5 fitment mistakes. Those are going to be your best bets for getting your best helmet. But let's dive into this and show you how to check if your helmet failed DOT testing. So first thing you want to do is you want to open a new tab on your browser. And you can do this on your laptop or your phone, and you're going to go to NHTSA.gov/compliance/# pound or $/helmets. And then you're going to want to go down and find the brand. So in this case, I'm going to show you a helmet that technically had an issue, but I wouldn't be concerned about it. The Corsair X. There was a issue identified in DOT compliance, but let's click the PDF. And the quickest way to do this is hit Control F. On a PC, it's going to be Control F. On a Mac, it's going to be Command F. So that's going to pop up a little window so you can type in the word fail, and it'll show you everywhere on that page where it says fail. That's the quickest way to find the information you're looking for. You can just scroll down, but Control F or Command F is going to find you those words faster. So I'm going to type in Command F, type in fail. It's going to go through everywhere where it says fail. And then here, you want to stop here. This is showing that impact, penetration, and retention all passed. So where was the issue? Labeling. So basically, this helmet passed all the testing just fine in terms of impact, in terms of safety, but the DOT labeling was non-compliant. So personally, I wouldn't have any concerns about this. A non-compliant label doesn't make the helmet automatically unsafe. There is an issue identified. It is technically on that list, on that 43% of helmets that didn't meet DOT compliance, but it clearly seemed to have passed the testing just fine, regardless of its compliance. And then if you did have a helmet with an issue, I'm going to show you, let's go to a different helmet here. And I went through these helmets to find one specifically to show you, but let's just pick on G-Max for a second here. Issue identified, and then you're going to hit search, and that's going to filter out all the helmets that had a test. And then we're going to go over here and click on the 65S. Click on that PDF. I'm going to hit the Control F or Command F again, type in fail, go down to where it shows the tests. Here you can see that impact at low temp, it failed. So this is a helmet where I would have some concerns because it's not just a labeling issue, this is actually a safety issue. DOT is basically self-regulated, and this website is double checking to see whether these actually passed the testing, and this one failed. The Corsair passed, this one failed, but just because your helmet is on the list of the helmets that failed DOT compliance doesn't necessarily mean that it failed DOT testing. So I wanted to show you this real quick so you could check your helmet if you had any concerns about it. Or if you're looking at a helmet you were thinking about buying, I would definitely take a look at this first. Make sure there's no issues in terms of safety failures. Again, DOT is kind of bottom of the barrel for testing. I always recommend a higher rating, but this is going to be a good start to know whether that your helmet has a known issue. That's all I wanted to share today. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. I always try to get back to people. See you next week.